Now, I will give you 3 definitions of fulfillment. Is to satisfy someone or to make someone feel joyful. I want you to understand that masturbation and every habit is as a result of lack of fulfillment. When you see people addicted, addiction is we trying to use the flesh to satisfy the longings of the soul. 2 is to bring about completion or achievement that is satisfied. To bring about completion or achievement. 3, fulfillment is a feeling of satisfaction that you get from doing or achieving something. The fulfillment of satisfaction. So the Lord wants you to be fulfilled today. Meaning the will of God for me must increase beyond what I want. Now you understand what Paul said. I have been crucified with Christ. It's not I that live again. The life I now live is Christ that lives in me. God needs to live in you. You have to decrease for him to increase. That is where you find satisfaction. That's where you find fulfillment. Are you hearing me, somebody? Even Jesus, when he came in body, when he was teaching that lady for long, preaching, because his disciples went to buy food. He was hungry first. They went to buy food. When they returned, they were giving him food. They said, eat now. He said, no. He said, I have already eaten a food that you do not know. They were now asking themselves, did anybody give him food? And in the book of John 4 from verse 34, he said, my meat is to do the will of he that sent me and to finish his work. You have a work from God. Until you know it and finish it, you will never be satisfied. It is better that you were not born than to live 100 years and not know this will of God for you. Some people's will and accomplishment is to, you see, Mary you read in the Bible, her accomplishment was just to provide a womb for Jesus to come. You think you came to this life to do many things. 1, Jesus said, this one thing I do. You are doing many things. You were sent to do just one thing. And until you find it, you won't be accomplished. Just one thing. This one thing I do. The Bible said they were coming to make him king. He fled. He said, that's not why I'm here. When he came to Pilate said, don't you know I can set you free? Open your mouth and talk. All these accusations they have made against you, why are you not saying everything? And he said, for this cause was I born. For this cause came I into the world, that I should be a witness of the truth. That's all. One thing. Many people have the spirit of matter. You are worried about many things. You want to build many houses. You want to have car. You want to marry. You want to matter. Call neighbor matter. Let me tell you something. Even God that created you, as there, you see, the Bible says, ye are of God, little children. You are of God. You came out of God. You are God, little children. You are God. Say you are God, little children. God himself, every time, you find out that every time God was giving assignment in the Bible, he was very strict on how the assignment should be carried out. When he wanted to build an ark, told Moses to build a tabernacle that he should dwell. He warned him in Exodus 25 from verse 9. He said, make sure you build it according to this pattern. There's a pattern I will see, I will be accomplished. Don't do it according to your own way. If Moses made one mistake, God cannot come in. You have to, are you hearing me? You are not hearing me. You have to make sure everything, if I say the peg should go this way, it should go this way. Because where God stayed in heaven was what he was trying to build on earth. So if you make any mistake, you make the seat bend like this. He said, I can't come. If you even miss one nail, I won't come. So he warned him. He said, according to all that I show you, that is the pattern of the tabernacle and the pattern of all his furnishings. Just so you shall make it. Everything I told exactly. Don't add your own style. Say, I'm very skillful. Let me. God is a God of pattern. Are you hearing me? Yes. He's a God of what? He warned him again before he stepped down from the mountain in verse 40. He told him again, he reminded him. He said, listen, and see to it that you make them according to the pattern which I have shown you on the mountain. Because until I see the pattern I want, then I will be fulfilled. Then I will come in. God will not come into your own formula. You are not hearing me. You see, it's just like he's telling you now to say, until you find what I asked you to do, you will not be fulfilled. Until you find the pattern I want you to be, the shape, the form, you will never be fulfilled. That is the meaning of that. I will never come in. Today, the Lord shall respond to our heart cry. In Exodus 40 from verse 33, look at that. And he raised up the court. This was Moses now. He was concluding the tabernacle, and he raised up the court all around the tabernacle and the altar and hung up the screen of the court gate. So Moses finished the work exactly the way God told him to do it. In the next verse there, he said, then the cloud covered the tabernacle of the meeting. If you don't find what he asked you to do, his glory will be absent in your life.